My name is Emily Carter. I'm 31 years old. 5 years ago, my parents erased me from their lives because of a lie my sister told. Last month, that same sister was rushed into the ER unconscious, barely breathing. The trauma team called for the attending surgeon. The doors opened. And when my mother saw the name on the badge walking toward her daughter's stretcher, she dropped to her knees. Because the only doctor who could save her was the daughter she disowned. Before we continue, if you believe karma always finds its way back, comment karma right now. And be honest. What would you do if you were in my position? Let me take you back. 5 years earlier. To a small house in Ohio. To a family where love was never equal. There were 2 daughters in our home. My older sister, Madison. And me. Madison was everything my parents wanted. Confident. Loud. Charming. The kind of girl who could walk into a room and own it. Teachers loved her. Neighbors praised her. My parents worshipped her. And me. I was the quiet one. The one who studied late at night. The one who didn't talk much, but felt everything. Here's the thing people don't talk about. Being ignored hurts more than being hated. Because at least hate means you exist. Small things at first. Birthdays where Madison got the bigger cake. School events where my parents forgot to come. Achievements that got a simple, "Good job, Emily," while Madison got applause. But I told myself it was okay. Because I had one goal. Medical school. And when I got accepted, for the first time in my life, my father looked at me and said, "I'm proud of you." I remember that moment like it was oxygen. Because I had been suffocating for years. But not everyone was happy. Across the table, Madison smiled. But her eyes were different. That was the moment everything changed. I just didn't know it yet. Before we go further, have you ever had someone smile at you, but secretly want you to fail? Yeah. That feeling. Hold on to it. Fast forward. 3rd year of medical school. I had a best friend, Rachel. She was like family to me. Because mine never really felt like one. Then one day, she got diagnosed with cancer. Stage 4. No one else to take care of her. Just me. So I made a decision. I took a temporary leave from medical school. Everything official. Everything approved. I stayed with her. Took care of her. Watched her fight. And slowly lose. I told Madison about it. I trusted her. That was my biggest mistake. 3 days later, my father called me. His voice was cold. Sharp. Unfamiliar. "Why did you drop out of medical school?" I froze. "What?" Madison told us everything. And just like that, my world cracked. She told them I dropped out. That I was wasting my life. That I had fallen into bad company. That I was lying to them for months. I tried to explain. I begged them to listen. I sent proof. Documents. Emails. Everything. They didn't believe me. Actually, let me correct that. They didn't want to believe me. Because believing Madison was easier. Within a week, they blocked my number. Stopped answering my calls. Returned my letters unopened. Just like that. I was no one's daughter. And the worst part, my best friend. The one person I stayed for. She passed away 2 months later. I buried her. Alone. No family. No support. Just silence. That was my lowest point. And right here, I need you to pause and think. What would you do if the only people you had walked away from you? I had 2 choices. Break. Or rebuild. I chose to rebuild. I went back to medical school. Worked harder than I ever had. No distractions. No expectations. No family. Just me. Years passed. I graduated. Became a doctor. Then a surgeon. Then something I never imagined. Head of trauma surgery. Yeah. The same girl they thought failed was now saving lives. Every single day. 5 years later. A completely different life. A peaceful one. Until that night. 3:12 a.m. My pager went off. Emergency case. Severe accident. Female patient. Critical condition. I walked into the ER, picked up the patient chart, and froze. Name, Madison Carter. My hands went cold. My chest tightened. After 5 years. This is how I see her again. And then, I saw them. Through the glass doors. My parents. Older. Worried. Terrified. But when they looked at me, they didn't recognize me. Not yet. I had 10 seconds to decide. Walk away. Or save her. Be honest. What would you have done? Because here's the truth no one tells you. Revenge feels powerful. Until a life is in your hands. So I did my job. 3 hours. Complicated surgery. Internal bleeding. Organ damage. Every second mattered. And I didn't fail. When it was over, she was stable. Alive. I took a deep breath. Removed my gloves. And walked to the waiting room. That's when everything collided. My father stood up. Doctor, how is she? I looked him straight in the eyes. Calm. Controlled. Your daughter is alive. Then I stepped closer. Let the light hit my badge. And said, I'm Dr. Emily Carter. Silence. My mother gasped. My father stepped back like he'd seen a ghost. Emily. 5 years of silence. Shattered in 1 second.